everybody, welcome to Timeless Food Art. I'm Janice. Hi. I'm showing you this sandpaper because that's what you're gonna need, okay? For the backs of the earrings I made yesterday. So, I took them off the plastic, well, the silicone. As you can see, all gone. Now these other things I'm just gonna, peel off after. I did peel off the two big ones I did. This one here, it stays completely, peeled off. I mean, it's great. Okay, this I'll try to use if I have them to do some more brooches. Okay, let me put that here. Now this, I don't need such a big piece, so I'm gonna take my little scissor and cut about 3 little pieces because you don't need a lot. It feels like there's 2 pieces here. Yeah, there is. I'll keep one a little bit bigger, and then this one here. Alrighty. I started working on this, but I figured I have to let you see me doing it because it's hard for me to show you with my glasses off because I need my, it's hard to, I can't stand where the camera is, right there. Anyway, this is one I did yesterday. Oh, now these here I cleaned up already. You take the backing off. It should come out really nice and easy and clean. However, sometimes you get some of the white paint on the actual plastic, and the plastic does not dry when it's against the silicone. So this one came out absolutely gorgeous. I do love that one, even though it's like your typical pouring, but this one is exciting because you don't have the white backing. So it's kind of neat. It's like a double dip. And this one too. Okay, this one came out great too, but you have a little bit of the design on the back. So you can really do it either which way. You could do it either with just a, if you put it in, it was really messy. I mean, really, really, really messy. So, and in this, I love this one. I love this design down here. It makes me almost want to do something like that. Make it look like a petal, like a petal to the flower. Just gorgeous, really. And that's supposed to go with this one here, which is a little different, but like I said, you don't have to have them alike, but you can also have them as a pendant. So if you have something that, you need a pendant. All right, now, let me show you some of the backings here. Gross, huh? Well, it's not really as bad as you think. You just have to take a little bit of sandpaper. This one still looks like it has a little wet paint because it's against the plastic on top of silicone, so it's not going to dry. So just wipe it with a little wet nap or whatever you happen to have. These are my Pampers. I don't use Pampers, but I happen to have. So you just clean the back, and then you take your sandpaper, and you're just going to do, I have to take my glasses off, guys, because I can't see what I'm doing without them, with them. All right, I mean, I can, but this is intricate. You're gonna, just go a little bit like this, just to get it going. Now, let me put you down a little bit. Oh, that should be good right there. All righty. So now, I'm going like this, because I want to be able to get to the paper underneath, which is not coming up yet, so I have to wait. Now, I just stuck my finger in all that paint I had over here. Hold on. Welcome to the comedy hour of Janice, okay? It's like, geez, let me move this over. Oh God, now I've had my little tool all messed up too. All right, and I think I have my glasses in there too. Ay, ay, ay. Designer. Let's wipe this off. Well, when you have one thing go wrong, you have everything going wrong. So, my glasses over there. And I gotta move this out of here, but it is stuck. So let me unstick it. This is where I had drip paint on yesterday. Not a good idea to have it so close to your work area. So, this is how I learn a lot of things, by being messy. All right, now, move that over there, move out of there, in the garbage. Let me get a couple more. Normally I don't have this problem so much, but yesterday trying to do it where, I mean, it was a 38-minute video, and I don't like to have them that long, but I had to show you exactly what happened, okay? What to do. All right, here. I'm doing it like on an angle, like I'm not hitting the side. I'm scraping from the back way. Now, you don't have to do it that hard. Now you go like this. I don't know if you can see this. You see it's the beginning. See this? Whee, right off. Now, you see it's very clean. Just have to clean up the edges. So now we'll take this here and do it on an angle. I'm not touching the actual sides. I'm doing it on an angle. Okay, this is really a messy one too. I don't know why it got so messy, but it did. Alrighty, I had a little tray here for garbage. Where'd it go? Over there. I'll start a new spot. Here we go. Alright, now I want to get the center. And since I just got paint on that one, I can't use it. Alright, here we go. You poke it into the center. And I just twist it, and usually 9 times out of 10 you get the whole hole out. That's why yesterday I didn't really worry about it. Okay, now you just continue. This is not time consuming either. It's just that I'm explaining every little piece. And once you have this part down, it's a piece of cake to do. Try to have the overlap hang in the correct direction. And just keep on doing the sandpaper. I'll do a couple more so you get the idea. So, you know, because I don't want to have it a very long video with you watching me do this, you know. So, and I'll tell you the ones that I dipped, which I'll show you them. That was harder. That was so messy on the back. It was gross. I could wipe this down. And, oopsie, get this one little section here. Gotta, all right. Then you have, oopsie. Then it's all clean. Beautiful. Let me show you the one we dipped, these here. This here had so much of the paint on the back. It was crazy to get up. That was very difficult. So I don't suggest doing the dipping, but at the same time, if that's what you want to do, you know, you have your choices. All right, I'm gonna, once again, just get off the wet paint, because some of it's wet, because usually I will leave them upside down for a day and let them dry. So then this is so much easier. But since I'm doing this, let me get my paint off my hand here. I don't want to get on my painting. All right. Use a wet cloth. It doesn't really matter what you use, as long as it's, you can, as long as it doesn't take the paint off, I guess. I have a little wacko part here, like a little bubble, like. All right, I'm gonna go this way, and boop, and turn it. And it's off. These you can get also on Amazon. I get everything on Amazon. All right, now I'm gonna start shaving the edges. Not that much, because I really just want to get the base underneath, the paper, which this probably will do it right here. Yes, it does. So you take the paper. It's a very thin layer, so it's kind of hard to get unless you have a nail. I think on my middle finger is a good nail. It's funny because I had surgery on my hand, my middle finger. I had 30 stitches. I had a cyst on it. And the cyst was right on my top knuckle right here. And the legs went all throughout my finger. But what it was doing, it was giving me a little bubble. So I would take my little straight needle, and I would poke it. And it'd be fine for a few days. Then the bubble would come back again, which was synovial fluid because of the joint. And I kept doing it, so finally I said, I better get it taken care of. So I went to the hand doctor. He said, look, if you keep going like that, he says, you're going to end up with an infection in your bone, and then we have to amputate your finger. And I'm like, oh my God, I don't want to amputate my finger. All right, let me just wipe this down. Beautiful. I love this. Now, I decided to try and do this on a 6x6 because it reminds me of the ocean and sand. So, just got a little blob here. We'll just peel off. Okay. I decided to do it on a 6x6, but I had done it 3 times before I figured out I have to put the browns here and then the blues up here and then swipe. So, it came out cool though. I like it. I mean, I'll keep it. I like to keep my stuff. I mean, if anybody's ever interested in buying it, or buying anything. Now, next week I'm thinking about doing some type of giveaway. And we'll have to see. That's the dryer. That is the second? All right. All right, you do it like this, so you can get that little paper off. Here we go. You can see it. And then you just get the hole. This is a perfect tool for the hole, let me tell you. All right. Perfect. Okay, now let me pull that one little piece out here. Okay, and now I have the paper coming, and voila. Best part is pulling that off. I tell you, I really love it. And then you just continue just doing it. It doesn't take long to do this, guys. It just starts coming right off in the back. And it's very little, really, when you think about it. It's amazing how this works, where you have the design on one side and a beautiful background without you having to paint it, you know? Now this is flapped over, so you just peel it with your nail. Now, if you don't have nails, you could probably use any sharp instrument that you happen to have. I wouldn't suggest a knife, but you could get, well, a toothpick. That will work too. Any little wood piece that you could use just to have it scrape off, you know. All right. Alrighty. A little bit more right here would have overlap right here. If you get too much on the side off, like if you happen to, you know, get rid of some of that, you might want to just do the whole thing so it looks good. See, this really came out good. I love it. It's like anybody who lives near the ocean, they may love this. All right, here we go. Anyway, all right, you've got the routine down. You have exactly what needs to be done. And then the next part would be putting in the ear hanger. And let me finish up on these, and I'll be back in a minute. All right. Alrighty then. Now, everything has been trimmed and cleaned. And I'll show you the last part, so hold on. Alrighty, first of all, let me show you a pair I did. I like these wild, and this is a wild and crazy pair. I love these. Okay. You could do other things, you don't have to do particularly that style. So you get these, and then the necklace to go. So you have a little pendant. This was the oddball, so it went perfectly with the set. So that's one thing. Okay, now with the package that you get the blanks out of, they also send you your ear hooks, and let me open this up. They always make it so hard we can't even get it. Here we go. All right. I'll throw a few on the ground on the silicone here. Some will have, some are good and sometimes you get a defect. Don't use the defect, like, oh, that one's good. All right. And then you have these little rings, okay? Sometimes you need the ring and sometimes you don't, so it depends on what you want to do. But it depends on how you want to hang it too. I mean, now all these have one side, so you want to be able to hang it, and there's a technique on how to do that. All right, so now let's match the pairs. All right, this one has a little purple of the violet, and this one too has a little violet, okay? So those two go together. And now, where's my sand ones go together? I love those, by the way. Love, love, love. These are really pretty too, together. And some of these maroon ones I don't really care for, but you know what? If you happen to have a maroon top, wow. Now these I can also decide if I want to do varnish. But varnish, you can use, and I'll give you a little secret, you can use polyacrylic, like these should go together, and these two, and these two. You can use polyacrylic and just dip them. All right, now I'm not going to show you how to do that right now because I want to just put the hooks on. But I prefer these to not to have that stickiness because you have to wait forever for it to dry. But you can take clear glue and just rub a little coat on the front, and it'll dry basically almost instantly, and it dries clear, and it will give you the shine. Now, let me see if I don't have my glue out here. You can do them anytime, even after you've put in the things. But some of these, you know, the gold speaks for itself. These, I just love these. These are mine. I'm not giving up these. Love them. All right, so you take a little loop, a little circle here, a little, all right, and you put one on one side, okay, and one here. And you open it up like that, okay? Then you go into the hole, and now you have to figure which way do you want it to hang. So now I'm gonna have to put this hook on. So I go like that. Yeah, that will hang it. Now you close it off. And that's the hard part. Just trying to get it closed. It's crazy. All right, try it again now. Where'd it go? All right, into the hole again. See, the thing is, I don't have I have my glasses. I can't see anything. Oh, jeez. Where'd it go? I lost my... The heck did it go? Well, it flew somewhere. Don't have a clue. So you take another one. These here, right here. All right, see, I can't see anything with these glasses on. All right, and go in here again, and then oh my God. You gotta really hold on to it, okay? And then close it off. And finally, now see, this is not gonna hang properly. I did this on purpose, okay? So now you have to have another ring. And that part's easy. If I put it in my ear right now, it won't hang properly. So you have to have 2 rings. So, which that means you have to take it off. That's what I'm saying, you have to really figure out which way is going to be what. Okay. And stick another thingy in here. And close that up. And now this is a lot easier to get to and to do. Just find your opening. Alrighty. And you need it to go this way. And then close it up. Now these are stainless steel. I have used silver before. Okay, and now when it hangs, it's going to hang properly. See it? It'll hang just like you go through your. So that's 1 down. I'll put the finished here. And we'll do it again. Now, trick is you only have to open up 1 here. And put this on. And put it in. And then I have to have the other one open. Okay, and then this one here. You could put this together and then actually have the ones going on afterwards. Okay. And now we have 2 sets, 2 pieces, 2 earrings, 1 for each ear. So let me hang them down. And see the backs are beautiful white and nice and clean. And the sides perfectly clean. And now what I think I'm going to do, I can use the polyacrylic, but you have to hang them on something to dry. And what I usually do is use my little styrofoams that I have. And then you can just stick it on with your earpiece. But the glue is so much easier to do. But I like these matte finishes. And I am going to keep it as a matte finish. This would need some kind of something. I don't know. I mean, they're really cool. You can see the sparkle with the gold. But it's just, I don't know, they're pretty close up. They're like, oh, I can't even describe it. I'm not even going to waste my time describing it. All right, let me go here. You can also open these up ahead of time. So we'll go like that. And like this. That saves you time too. Just to have it open ahead of time. you'll be able to get the job done even faster. And you can actually put it all together and have one to hook up onto the earring. You could do that too. So, but let me do this one here. Okay, well, see, grabbing one is a pain. All right. And I don't have to close that one. Hey, get over here. And these tools you can order also on Amazon or Michael's. I got mine at Michael's. And okay, and get this into the thing here. I'm backwards, so let me, oh my God. I have to turn it this way so I can see what I'm doing. You'll understand when you start doing this. All right, try this again, shall we, Nisi? Okay. And then this way. This might be the broken one. I may have to change. I had one time, it wouldn't even close up or it wouldn't hold. And it wasn't me, it was them. It was broken. Okay, another one done. Got dropsy. Damn. All right, down we go. Now what happened to one I had opened? Somewhere around here. It's amazing how you could lose something that's right in front of your nose. It's crazy, I tell you. Oh, I want to see what these look like on. Alrighty, and then here we go. And this one here. Okay. I'm doing nope. Did I do it backwards? I did it backwards because guess what? That's not the side you want going forward. So I have to take this one off. You know, that's because you have two sides on this particular one. And unless you're really watching, you can just do what I just did. You know, at work they used to say, well, how come you know how to do everything? And I said, well, because I'd screw up and then I'd learn it. Once you screw up, you learn it. You know what not to do next time. Alrighty. That I gotta do a little bit better. Let me make sure. Sometimes you have to go in it and squish it. That's not working too well here. Alright, that's better. It takes a little muscle. Alright, now, that's still not right. And you say, oh, I think I'd rather just go buy my stuff in the jewelry store. Well, yeah, you can do that too. But when it's homemade, it's so much neater. All right, let me try this one now. These look so cool. I do like it. I didn't think I would, well, I mean these, though, actually none of these were dipped. Just this one and this one dipped down. But it was a lot harder to clean. Oh my God. I thought I would never, ever get done. More paint on the back, and just trying to get the whatchamacallit off. The paper on the back. Oh my God. Really was too hard. Another one here. And that's what happens. All right. Make sure you get the front side. See, I learned. All right, and go in here. And then this way. I think that's how it's going. It's backwards on my hand here. All right, let's see. Beautiful. Both pieces now. Takes a little time to do these, but you know, when you go to sell them in a show, which I have not gone and done yet because I like to give them away. And I give them to my doctor's offices when I take my brother. And I take it to my own doctor and hospitals and anybody that works in the field of helping people. Same as like buying my food. When I order that from Publix and have it delivered, if they did a really good job, I give them one of my jewelries. Could be a necklace, could be a bracelet, could be the earrings, you know. And then I think they remember you, and then they want to make sure they do a good job next time. Oh, that's one way for these kids today to learn that, you know, you do something good. I mean, if you just do your job. For instance, the girl day before yesterday had food delivered. And what happened is she had a problem with the coffee mate. Because for some reason, everybody loves the coffee mate, but the ones they don't keep that much in stock is what everybody uses up. Instead, they have shelves and shelves of the hazelnut. Ugh. So, all right, here's the other pair. So she went out of her way and had the guy go in the back room and get my coffee mate. That to me meant a lot. And I mean, yeah, you tip them, of course, which by the way, it was a very good tip. And anybody go out in this heat, don't forget this is Florida. In Florida, when it's hot, it's hot. And I went one day, I said, oh, let me go, I haven't been to Publix a long time. Let me just go ahead and go in there and, you know, do a little shopping. And I came out, it was so bloody hot that I was like, oh my God, I will never do this again. So I said, screw it, I just can't do it. It's just too hot. I mean, by the time, I only live about a mile away from the Publix. And by the time I got home, I was a ball of sweat. So it has its perks to have people do it for you. I mean, I just can't go there in this heat. It's just too much. All right, come on, get in here. All right. You know, when I went to art school, first thing you learned, if you start dropping things, you got lead poisoning. Because back in those days, in art school, I had to make our own paint. In other words, really make our own paint. And then we had to put it in the tube. This was oil paint, by the way. Put in oil into the tube, Now, mind you, back in the day, they didn't know about lead poisoning and how people could die from that. I mean, you had your paint in your houses, which was covered with lead, and that had to all be changed. A lot of places, even today, you'll have an old place. You have to make sure you don't get one that has lead paint. It's against the law now anyway, so you got to really, if you buy an old one, you want to redo it, better make sure you don't have the old paint on the walls. Otherwise, it's going to cost you a hell of a lot more in the long run. So, here we go. And another one successfully done. All right, well, I'm just going to get back and do the rest of these on my own, and that's it. So now you have yesterday's video, which will show how to actually use the paint. And by the way, it's so easy to mix the paint. I'm trying to think if there's any paint that I actually need today. I do need a lighter violet, but I have to pour some more of my Valspar. I'll do that next. All right, in the meantime, have a great day, and I'll talk with you later. Thank you, new subscribers and old, and thank you again. Bye-bye.